chilling on my own, and then moms and pups drop by. Yeah, so this is one of the coolest moment. You're just chilling, and then your folks drop by right next to you, man. Yeah, so let me just chill with my folks, have something to eat, and then we can call it a night. Yeah, so we out here still at Kampula, guys. This is the ninth part of our journey heading towards Zambia. Yeah, so we're still in Botswana side, guys. You guys know how the queue was just crazy. So I spent a night here, and it's morning time now. The folks are heading to Josie, and yep, I have to make my way to the border so I can join the queue before the police gets up in the morning, guys. I must already be in the queue, so at least I can find my way to the Zambian side. So my folks are gone, going to Joburg, going to where I'm from, and I'm going to where they are coming from, which is Zambia. All right, so let us try and go and kakata, guys. Let us go try and find our way inside the queue there, since the police are not yet here, guys. So by the time the police come, we will already be in the queue. And yep, let's just hope things work out perfectly. All right, so this is where we separate with the folks. Have a safe trip, guys. See you guys later. Yeah, so let's go towards the border gate now and see where we'll pop up. So we just passed the Zimbabwean turn off. Yeah, so we have to go to the old border. That's where we would like make a U-turn, and then we can join the queue, guys. Yeah, species kakata, and instead I should have just went straight and line up on the side. But obviously, guys, there's trucks that were in queue there. They would know that now this one wasn't here. Where did it come from? So let us just try and do the right thing in the wrong way. Yeah, so these are the trucks that were in the queue already. So let us just try and do the right thing in the wrong way. Let us find a place where we would make a U-turn, and yeah, we will face the trucks that are going towards the exit gate. So hey, this is the craziest part, man. But hey, guys, you should follow this queue. Yeah, from nowadays you should follow this queue, because it's just hectic. Otherwise you'd get stuck. Yeah, like what happened. Just so you guys can see, there's the queue now. We're moving. Yeah, we're going towards Zambia, and yeah, that's where we were making U-turns, and then that guy ended up getting stuck there. And then at least I found a way in, and I joined up the queue here. So yes, we'll be following those trucks, and then we'll be going all the way towards these trucks that we're seeing right there. Yeah, and then that will be our way to the border gate. All right, so hey, see, now the problem with us drivers, we're not patient, including me myself, because now there's the queue that all of us were in, but it's like some guys were sleeping, and then now all of us are trying to move in this. So hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now check this guy. Hey, we are trying not to give ourselves a chance here. Hey guys, it's crazy, man. And then you'll find that we get there in front now. All the vehicles that we're going towards, we're joining the queue that we're in now, all of them are not coming towards this side now. They all want to go back to the other side, but police were here, guys. Finally, guys, everything is in order. You guys can see that we are moving smoothly towards the gate. All right. Yeah, guys, you should never try this at home, guys. Otherwise it's gonna cost you. Yeah, you should most definitely never try this at home. So yes, guys, there's a beautiful Botswanan landscape. All right, let's shoot straight to the border, guys. Let's shoot straight to the bridge. Yeah, and then we cross over to Zambia. Yeah, we see how our papers will be, and then once everything is sorted, yeah, we start moving slowly but surely. So I'm just gonna have to follow that truck. Yeah, so you guys can see now the queue is lining up to enter the Zambian side of things, man. So we're heading to the Zambian side of things. So we just have to follow by. What is that? Is that another queue of trucks? Where is that truck coming from? Oh yeah. No, we're almost inside. Yeah, we're almost inside. So they were diverting other trucks to the right hand side so they can just, try and decongest, yeah, that place. So we just have to pass through this foot and mouth, what, yeah, whatsoever. Yeah, and then we inside Kazungula border. So first things first, once we get to Kazungula border, the first things first that you do, you have to drive, you have to stop here first, give them your papers, and then they'll register you, give you a small gate pass, and then with that, with your manifest, you drive straight to the scanner. That is where the truck will get scanned. But scanning also depends on the kind of goods that you carry. There's these trucks that mostly carry steel and stuff. Those ones don't even go to the scanner, those ones. Yeah, because those ones mostly, they don't even put a tarpaulin, guys, transparent. Yeah, so just to like a way of decongesting thing. Yeah, so let's join the queue to the scanner. All right, so this is the side of the scanner, and this is the queue to the scanner. Yeah, so let's follow up on the traffic on that side. Okay, actually now this place also hawking space and everything. It's crazy because some guys just park somehow, and it becomes crazy for you just to even, you know, once your papers are ready, getting the truck out and all that, it just becomes crazy. So this is the scanner, guys, on the Zambian side. Yeah, so the truck is being scanned here. Yeah, so but you know, it's not like what happens down in Zimbabwe, where you like drive through the scanner. This one, you have to get off the truck because they want to scan what's in your cabin as well. As or what happens in Beitbrug SSI, you guys know what happens there as well. They scan with you out of the truck because they want to make sure that everything that, you know, it's according. So they were done scanning. I wasn't in the truck, guys, so I'm just back because I left my phone in the truck. That's why we couldn't capture what was happening outside. So let's move over to where we would find parking. Yeah, let's try and see where we would find parking here at Kazungula border, because this place just becomes crazy packed, man. Yeah, because we'll be going for inspection, so I need to park close to the ramp here. Yeah, I need to find this place, guys. Hey, it's crazy, man. Yeah, because mine has to be reversed on the ramp, because now they have to check, you know, like a physical inspection, item per item, and just to make sure that, you know, everything that we loaded is according as the papers were declared. So we're gonna have to find a place where we would navigate ourselves. Yeah, we have to go there. There's the ramp there. That's where the inspection has to be conducted. So let me also look for my agent as well. Yeah, so we'll come in try to assist each other on how we would find space. So meanwhile that I'm waiting for him, let me just go stamp my passport, quit the papers in the Botswanan side. Yeah, and then we can also stamp into Zambia and probably just buy or just make some border payments that we need to do. So this is where we do everything, guys. And yes, guys, so everything was standard. So we just have to all folks, since our papers are not out, so this is where we'll be enforcing the trailers, because we're not allowed to sleep inside customs. So yeah, so we have to enforce and then go outside. So this is where we will enforce our trailer. Let's just swap tomorrow morning when we come, you know, or whenever the papers will be ready. We won't be blocked, because this happens a lot here. Yeah, this surely does happen a lot here. So we have to go just park outside the border. So we had parked outside the border here by the council truck stop. Yeah, and we just got a call that, hey, your papers are out, so just come in with the rig, and then yeah, we can call it. And so we have to drive back to the border, the custom side of the border, and then we'll just collect we'll just hook the trailer, get our final documents, and then yeah, we can kickstart our journey towards Lusaka. So far so good. It's a smooth ride, guys. Yeah, so let's drive back to the order. So we're passing via the old border. This is the old border that we're driving on. So this is how we used to move back then. We just come out, you shoot straight, guys, you're home and dry. Yeah, you're home and dry. So we're just gonna have to pay for parking here by the council. Yeah, and then we got that sorted. Yeah, so let's drive to the border. So we drive to the border as if we're going to Botswana. Yeah, but instead of turning to the left, we'll go straight, yeah, towards the gate. Okay, let's just this beacon here on top. All right. Okay. So you guys can see, if you go straight that side, you're heading to Botswana. So apparently they closed there, so we couldn't drive there, so we had to come this side. Yeah, and then this is where we're gonna turn from. Okay. So let's turn the opposite direction of the trucks that are going to transit right back to the border. Yeah, let's go hook the trailer, and then we can park outside the border, and then we continue with our journey, guys. So let us drive back into customs, where our agent is waiting for us with our documents. And then once we get the needed documents, we can somewhere just go and find a place to park. Yeah, but going out of this border is going to be crazy, because it's like trucks come out at once, and then it is just packed. Yeah, it's just packed, it's just busy, man. So like it just becomes crazy. It just becomes crazy, guys. So I'm just hoping that there won't be congestion when going out, because okay guys, the traffic of going out of this border, it's unbelievable. And let's hope nobody blocked us where we parked our trailer, because it happens a lot. Yeah, it surely does happen a lot, guys. Yeah, but it wasn't that bad, guys. We managed to find our way out. Yeah, so we're going to look for a place where to park, and then we can continue with our journey. Yeah, and then we can continue with our journey. I don't know what's happening to this guy. Is he parked here or what's happening? Anyway, when people, at least we apologize. Yeah, no, it's just crazy. We use hazards for the wrong reasons, man. Yeah, we'll cause unnecessary traffic and just put on our hazards, and then let the hazards do the talking. So it's just one of those crazy moments. Yeah, it's just one of those crazy moments, most definitely. So those guys are. Yeah, so this is the turnoff of going to Sesheke, that does Katima Mulilo border, guys, the one that leads you to Namibia. Yeah, that's the turnoff, that's where you turn from. So we'll be heading towards there's the way bridge. Yeah, that's the way bridge that you're looking at right there. Okay, let us continue going straight. The way bridge working. Yeah, the way bridge is working. Let us just go and weigh the truck. Yeah, so we know that we are ready for our movement. Okay. And don't try and make a mistake, guys, of passing these way bridges in these other African countries. Tanzania, whether you loaded or empty, you must enter. Yeah, Zambia at least much more understandable. When you're empty, you don't have to. Botswana also, it's understandable. Yeah, Zim is a free passport, because in Zimbabwe most way bridges are when you are entering in the border. Yeah, that's where you find the way bridges in Zim. Yeah, Mozambique also, if you're empty, there's no need. Yeah, it's also lacquer there. Yeah, Malawi is one that I can't say, because I've never been in Malawi. When I'm empty, I'm always passing through well loaded. Yeah, so this is where we had parked. Yeah, we're just doing a pre-trip inspection, making sure that everything is still standard. We don't have tire punctures. Yeah, you guys can see our tires are still okay. So we can just round around it on the other side. Make sure our tires are still fine as well. Yeah, we don't have any punctures, guys. So we are good to go. Yeah, we are good to go. So let us chase Lusaka. Let us chase Lusaka now. Yeah, so we should be there. Sure, midday or in the afternoon. Yeah, because you might not know what challenges you might face on the road. You might say we'll be there at a certain time, and then we don't make it at that certain time because of the challenges that we'll face on the road. Yeah, so we just have to plan ahead for unforeseen circumstances as well. That's what we always have to keep in mind. Okay, so let the journey continue. Yeah, our journey has started, guys. Our journey has started, heading towards Livingston now. Yeah, heading towards Livingston. Yeah, so far so good, guys. I'm sure by the time we get to what's happening here, so the breakdown of what's happening here, man. See, that's the problem of the roads in most African countries, is that the roads are narrow, guys. There's no yellow line, there's nothing. So if somebody's stuck there, then it causes major traffic. It causes major traffic. Now we are all stuck here because this one person is stuck. So these are the challenges that we are faced with in most of these African countries. Now I'm gonna have to climb pavements just to avoid scratching this truck that is stuck here. And this pavement also damages our tires, but we left with no choice because there isn't any other way out. Yeah, so we're gonna have to try and improvise so we can pass. Yeah, so these are the most challenges that we find in those African countries. Yeah, so we are here by the main robot here in Livingstone. Yeah, ShopRite is right there straight ahead, so we'll be turning to the left hand side. Yeah, towards we'll say Mazabuka, guys. Yeah, towards Mazabuka, because I think, yeah, but there's towns, but we're heading towards that direction, so we'll just say we're heading towards Mazabuka now. Yeah, but there's Zimba and Kalomo and Choma, and there's those towns that we'll find in between. Yeah, so this is Livingston. We're driving past Livingston, guys, the tourist capital. This is the one that we are passing through. This place we are not allowed to park, but it's got a breakdown, so I'm sure they will understand. I'm sure they will understand, most definitely. Okay, so we'll find our second way bridge, which will be here in Livingston. Yeah, we'll find our second way bridge that we would have to go through. And then there will be that other one of Kafiwe as well. Yeah, and then once we're done with those ones, yeah, we are home and dry. Yeah, and then coming back will just be expressing. So I think we'll come back via the same direction. We'll come back via the same direction. I don't think we're going to Zimbabwe. So we're passing through Choma now. We are driving past Choma right now. Okay. This is Choma town, guys. This is where I found that spa. I'll never forget that spa, guys. That food I bought there, guys. That Russian I bought there, guys. Yeah, I will never forget this place, man. Yeah, but anyways, let's continue. Let's keep going forward, man. Let us keep going forward. Yeah, so far so good, guys. We are making progress. Just gonna have to see where we'll stop, and thought I should buy some tomatoes, green peppers, onions and stuff. Yeah, that I should take with, so I need to find a place where I would park and then just grab a few stuff. Yeah, and then off we go down towards Lusaka. Okay, so the market, the roadside market, guys. Yeah, so now the thing is that I'm gonna have to buy from each and every person here. I mustn't just go at one person then I buy everything. If I buy tomatoes from you, I'm gonna buy onions by the next person. That's how I roll, guys. That's how I roll. Okay, Monze touchdown, man. Yeah, touchdown Monze. Yeah, we're running through Uncle Sandy's town, guys. Monze. Yeah, and then so we're very close to Mazabuka. And this road is straight, guys. So once you just turn by the robots of Livingston, you're just gonna drive straight up until you get to Mazabuka. Yeah, but since now we are not allowed to drive through town in Mazabuka, yeah, it's crazy. But back then we just used to drive straight all the way up until we get to Kafue there by the way bridge. That's the only place where we would turn to your left and then we shoot straight towards Lusaka. Yeah, so this is Kosende's spot, but one of my big brothers called me that day. He's stuck here, Mr. Patrick, so I'm gonna have to just check him out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out, man. Told me he's stuck here, he's got a breakdown. So I'm gonna have to stop and just check him out. Yeah, but Daisy looks like he's sorted. Yeah, that marine scanner that you guys are checking out. Yeah, so that's him. So yep. Let me just find a place where I would park where the road is even. Yeah. Alright guys, so I was chatting with Mr. Pat. Now let's keep going, man. Let us keep going forward. Yeah. So I'm following this truck behind me, guys. This truck came from Walvis Bay.
A chocolate. Eh. Kuna mshani man.